Okay, I'm with Joel Monaghan. Joel, how's the season going for you so far?
It's been good. It's obviously we're travelling pretty well. We're sitting in second spot, and at the moment, we're looking good. We've got a pretty healthy squad at the moment, and we've got some big games coming up. We've got obviously the Super League against London on the weekend, and then we've got a Wigan for the Challenge Cup. So it's a good time of year to be playing.
Now, is Warrington proving to be everything your brother said it would be?
Yeah, definitely. It was. Said it was a big football town, and they love their footy here, and obviously a very professional club, and mate, everything's lived up probably more than what he's told me. So having a great time at the moment, and obviously I'm here for another 3 years after this. So loving life and loving footy.
Did it take you long to make your mind up about the contract extension for the extra 3 years?
Nah, not at all. I think I always had a plan to come here. So the first year I saw him was just for me and the club itself, just to make sure I settled in and got everything over all the stuff that had happened. So made a few weeks in being here, I knew I wanted to stay for a long time, and fortunately got the chance to do that, and hopefully we can get some success like they have in the last couple of years.
Now, you've pledged your future to the club for the next 3 years. Recently we've just heard that Matt King's decided to go home. How big a loss is that to Warrington?
Yeah, massive. As a player and as a person, he's obviously very well loved around the club, and from the fans and the players as well. So obviously it's a personal thing for him, and he's got a new young family, and he's been there for years now. He's been here 4 years, so he's been great for the club, and I think no one has any harm against him or any ill will against him. He's just going to head home and start his family back there. So we wish him all the best, and I think we'll be playing him in the first trial game, which will be good.
Well, yes, it's worked out quite well, that one, hasn't it?
It has. I've already told him, because I drive with him to train every day. I told him I'm pulling his hair every time I tackle him. So that'll be actually pretty good. So as I said, he's very excited, but he obviously wants to leave here on a high, and the boys want to send him out on a high as well. So.
Being an Australian, though, it must be a real thrill for you that Warrington are going to go down to Australia for the warm weather training.
Oh yeah, actually being a redhead, I like the weather here better. So I was very excited, Mick as well. So I think it's a great idea to head down there and obviously test yourself against some NRL teams, and just with the training wise, you're going to get. I think they talk about 3 weeks. You're going to get 3 good solid weeks of training down there. So. In summer down there, you're pretty well guaranteed what the weather's going to be like. So
what will your plans be? Because a lot of the Australians sort of tend to go home over Christmas. Will you go home and stay out there, or be back here for some training?
Yeah, I think Mick did it last year, where he stayed after the season, trained a bit earlier here, and then went home in December for Christmas. So I think that'll probably be the plan again, hopefully. So we'll do a bit of extra training here, have a bit of time off here, and then probably head home. Starts the middle of December, and then just catch up with the boys in Sydney.
Now we've got one Australian going home, and then we've got another one arriving. What can you tell us about Trent Waterhouse?
He's good actually. He's played with him a few rep teams. So big lump. He's a big lad, and he's got very good skill for a big man. So I think with the loss of Louis Anderson, he's going to really fit in well out there. And he's a handful, and I think he'll terrorise some teams in the Super League.
Now, you mentioned the loss of Louis Anderson there. We're going to lose Matt King. Who do you see replacing King in the back row?
Yeah, we've got
in the centres at the back.
In the centres, yeah. At the moment, we've played a fair bit on the wing, which I think as a club we're pretty fortunate that our outside backs, we've got some good young players coming through. So you got Reece Williams. He's done a job every time he's been put in there. Obviously, Reece Evans. And you got some younger blokes coming through, so obviously there's we're in, as I said, a pretty good position to cover for some blokes leaving. So it's going to be a new experience for the young fellas coming in. Probably experience their first year of Super League, but I think they'll all be up for it.
What about Chris Riley? I mean, he was the winger before you were here, and he's got 2 Wembley winners, and he can't even get in the squad now.
Yeah, as I said, every time he's come up, he's done the job for us too. So. He had a little stint down in London, and I think he's just injured himself. So, but mate, he's a great player, and I think you'll probably see him fill the role. Oh. Maybe.
And for you, what is your focus on, the Challenge Cup or the Grand Final, or both?
No, you got to have your mindset on both. obviously they've had some success here in the Challenge Cup the last 2 years, and I'd love to be part of that again if we can do that. But I think the week in, week out of the Super League is, that's what I see is it'll determine the best team. So I think week in, week out, whereas the Challenge Cup, if you're off your game 1 week, you can lose and be out. So it'd be definitely great to be a part of both of them.
It doesn't get any bigger than Wigan in the quarter final either, does it?
It's going to be massive. I think I saw when the draw was on. It was I got goosebumps when they read the first 2 names there, Wigan versus Warrington. So we got them at a home ground here, which is going to be massive for the club, and I'm really looking forward to it. But we've got a job to do this weekend in London. So first things first.
Harlequins can always be a banana skin.
They can. I think a few times this year we've been probably expected to beat some teams who've come up and they've ended up getting us. So this week it's got a big week ahead of us training, and we've got to travel down there. But I think with the team we put out there, we should hopefully get the job done.
Do you think there'll be any likelihood to rest key players for the Wigan game?
I'm not sure. That's not really. I don't think we've got a few maybe niggling injuries anyway, so I'm not sure if they'll be rested rather than get right for that Wigan game. So I'm not sure what Smithy's going to do at the moment. We've got a healthy squad, so which is a bonus. Which whoever he puts in there, young blokes know they're going to do the job.
And are you fully fit now after your injury problem?
Yeah, it is. It's obviously just getting the fitness back a bit. So the knee is feeling good. The knee's feeling good. It was back a few weeks earlier, which was great. So it was good to get out there on the weekend and beat Huddersfield after they beat us the last 2 times we played them. So that was a big game I was trying to get back for, especially after they've beaten us this year. So, but at the moment everything's good.
It was certainly a tale of 2 halves against Huddersfield, though, wasn't it? What went wrong in the second half?
I don't know. We watched the video today, and I've never seen expressions change so much from 2 halves of footy. So I thought we were pretty good in the first half, and if we're up by 22, if not, we should have been up by more. I thought, and that second half was probably the worst you've seen from the boys all year. So we've spoken about that and addressed that today at training, and we worked on a few things that got us into that position. But as Smithy said, it was good to be able to learn from it and still have the 2 points.
Have you given Brett any stick about breaking through and not being able to go the full length?
Yeah, it's happened to him a few times this year. So he's got some old legs on him, but he's killing it for us. He's the way he's playing. He's 33 or something. Still tells us he's 30. What he's doing for the team's massive, so we'll let him off.
Okay, well, good luck for the rest of the season.
Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Appreciate it.